Hello and welcome back to Entertainment Talk. This is another first impressions type video. Let me just check that my microphone is actually unmuted so that we can get started. Yep, everything is good. So yeah, this is Resident Evil 7, the demo on the PlayStation Store. I wasn't planning to do this video today, but I was planning to redo my first impressions video of Journey because that failed to get recorded to Twitch. It's also unfortunate that a Grand Theft Auto 5 stream that I did for 2 hours didn't get recorded to Twitch either, so that's a bit of a problem. I very much hope that this video gets recorded, otherwise I'll have to do it again, of course. But anyway, yeah, this is another first impressions video. This one is for Resident Evil 7, the demo. Now, I've taken away the message to spectators page thing, and it doesn't say broadcasting, but the PlayStation has told me that it's broadcasting. Because if I press this, it now says only that my microphone is being broadcast. And then if I go back, it says now that the game and the microphone audio are being broadcast. So hopefully it's recording both until I press stop. If it doesn't, then I will have to sort something out with it, because it will now be twice that it's failed to record something. Anyway, let's get on with this and create a new save, because apparently you do that for demos now. So clicking this would be a good idea. I am playing during the day, so it's not subtitles on. Not maybe the best time to play a horror game, but I can only do this today, possibly only this time during this week, because I'm busy the rest of the week. Spell language, English. Alright, let's go to next. Let's just put it where it was. Yeah, I heard the demo did get some updates. I also talked about this game during the Xbox The All-in-One podcast that myself and Robert do every week. So we shall see what this is like. Let's just check. I'll learn the controls as I go. Purchase Resident Evil is there. Obviously, that's the option with most demos these days. But yeah, let's just press start and see what happens. Get out of the house. Okay, so I do recognise this area from... How do I run? Okay, I've got to click in the left stick. I can't see much, but that's probably the idea of this game. Yeah, these graphics look really good. It's the first thing I'm noticing. A fuse is missing. Of course it is, because we have to go find it. Let's just turn the sensitivity up slightly. Controls. Camera speed, then I guess turn it up by 1. That's better. Alright. You don't have a videotape. Yeah, this looks... Yeah, I would now say to all of you, don't trust what you see on YouTube in terms of graphics, because this looks a lot better than what it does from the YouTube Let's Plays I've seen. Didn't look bad, but it looks a lot better. Can we leave this way? No. I'm gonna not run in this unless I have to, so that I can... Oh god, didn't expect to see a shadow. So that I can actually observe things rather than run around and miss everything. Alright, what do we have? A dummy finger. I don't know why we'd need that, but let's take it. Oh, is there a pair of scissors there? I can't take that. Also can't open the other drawer. I'm sitting at a different angle as well to what I usually play games, because I was checking my Twitch and I'm still sitting in the same position. So it's not harder to see, but it's just different. That's very nice. There's some things that I do I remember from the demo. How was that? Alright. Tripped over this chair there. What's in this pot? Okay, that's not very nice. Can we put that lid back on? Because that's not very nice to look at. No, we can't. Okay. Let's change shots. Yeah, I really prefer this type of horror game. For this hallway was different before. I really prefer this type of Resident Evil game over the high action shooty over the top games that we're all used to. Oh, is that open? Apparently it does. That's the... Okay, so they've changed that up a bit. Wow. Yeah, it looks a lot worse in game. Did that just drop down? I didn't really see. You should get... What did that say? You could get out if you had the key. Okay, so we've got to look around for that. Yeah, these sort of look around, not walking simulator, as people like to refer to them as, but kind of look around, the occasional jump scare that I know a lot of people don't like. Again, we spoke about this on the podcast, and I did read out that the developer or someone behind the game said that, oh god, that you'll be picking up the occasional weapon basically, and fighting the occasional thing, but it will be like that sense of horror, which I just prefer so much more over the... Don't get me wrong, I like the zombie games. I prefer things like State of Decay to Resident Evil, but then State of Decay is more survival than it is horror. But yeah, I just don't really like the over-top games like that. It's not responding. Of course it isn't. This mannequin's a little creepy. Can we zoom? What can we use to zoom in? Okay. Inventory. So we can't zoom in. There's got to be a key somewhere. Right. Where have we looked at? Let's try again in the kitchen. But I like the sense of... I don't like the idea of things jumping out, obviously. I don't know anyone that does. There's a small keyhole. Nothing in there. Just the sense that things... It's a little bit like why I like Scream. Is the idea of... the horror survival, I think, is what I would call it, rather than either the walking simulator or the action survival. That's the reason I'm looking forward to this game. I believe it's out in January or March. I'm getting that mixed up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's gonna be, for a lot of people, the thing that replaces PT in a way. This isn't gonna be the same as PT, but it's the same type of game, just not maybe the same quality. What does this say? Ice or dust them against the stones. Rotate. There's nothing on the back. Is this where we see someone walk past there? I know that's perhaps a slight spoiler, but most people have seen this game by now, so... so where is this key? I'm not necessarily glad that I've seen the majority of jump scares. It's a case of, for this video, I'm more prepared for them and I can't jump out of them as much, I guess you could say. Where the hell is this key? Excuse the phone ringing if you can hear that in the background. It'll go off in a minute. Let's check in here because I don't think we've really looked in here. It's a little bit hard to see. I know it's the idea, it's just I'm struggling to look for areas, specific little tiny things. I know that's definitely the idea, so that you get jump scared easier. Did we do anything with that dummy, or... Oh yes, it's the cutting the chain on the thing. Right, so triangle, and then up. No, that one. I'd like to use it. Can I not use it? Examine. How do I... Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's our tape thing. No key yet. Alright, let's go and watch this tape. So yeah, it just took me a little while to remember that, to figure it out. That's one of the things I'd forgotten. Oh, I like that. I know it's a small little touch, but the way he puts his hand up like that. A bit more realistic that way. Kind of like in Uncharted, in a different sense. Okay, someone's been in here. One. Let's watch. I won't talk over dialogue, if I can help it. Are we supposed to press something? No.
Boo! Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
Just double check that this is recording still. Yep. Alright.
Okay? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
At least we're getting to play as the person in the tape. That's a bit more interesting.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
After you.
So,
I think we may have missed it. There's supposed to be a little
you ever press?
person that appears over there.
Press.
I've either missed it or stood in the wrong position. So I thought I'd mention it after I was waiting for it, so I didn't spill that particular thing.
Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
So it's the same
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
house as we are in now.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit.
Because that's what's the
Glad I
matter
had my
right now.
shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
Ready to go?
Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
No, it didn't, because I'm looking at you.
Where is he? Unfucking believable.
It's exploring.
This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Okay, there's nobody appearing up there either. So I've potentially missed that cue as well. If you want to see it, just look for it on YouTube, I'm sure it's in a Let's Play, because that's where I saw it.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yep.
Andre? Where the fuck is he?
I don't know.
Andre, where are you, man?
Close this door. No? I still can't zoom in anyway.
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, new deal.
What?
We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
I can't remember the exact dialogue, so it's still fresh to me. Just a few bits and pieces here and there. I haven't noticed anything new that I've seen. Maybe a few bits and pieces, like I'm sure that white door wasn't there to lead to the red door, but that's about it. Unless it's bits that are further on in the game.
You first.
I just
Need a
hit
nice
the-
hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
Of course. I hope the full game's actually like this a bit more.
What do you see?
And that this isn't
What is
something
it?
that's actually a bit different. It's the Blair Witch Project. Okay, I shall dash you against the stones instead of them. So that's nice. I want my videotape back. Huh. How much did they change? I'm pretty sure a guy's supposed to walk past there. So, rather odd. Okay, just be safe on the safe side again. I'm just going to double check this recording, or triple check this time. Okay, it's still going, so excellent. Let's check up here. This game says Resident Evil 7 the beginning hour demo. I don't know how specific that's supposed to be, or if it can take an hour to do everything. I'm not sure, but a lot of the Let's Plays I've seen have been a lot shorter than that. But it's not a complaint, it's just I don't know why they would put it in the title if it's not what it is. Okay. That door's already open. I still need to look for the key, don't I? Right. So let's look for this key, and I think that's the end once you walk out of that door. I'm not 100% sure. We've got to find the key first, of course. There's a small keyhole. It's the same as before. Yeah, I'm enjoying this quite a lot. I think it's actually really good. I think if you add plenty of mystery, I'm even more intrigued, because I love mystery games like that, especially things like Inside and Limbo. They're kind of special games in a way. It's not in there. Right, there was no padlock on the thing, so we know it's nothing to do with that. It's got to be in here somewhere. It's not under there. Can't. Oh wait, what's that? Can I open? Okay. You can. Oh yes, I'm just remembering this is going to be a VR game as well, which is going to be very interesting. But you can play the whole game in VR or the whole game like this. I think you can just drop in and out with that basically, which is really cool. I think more games should have the ability to do that. So now that we have that key, let's go back and hopefully get out of here. Okay, so I don't know what would happen if I'd run up to him, but now he's gone. So let's go to the doorway. I know it might ruin this video slightly because I'm waiting for certain cues, but I just don't want to miss certain things, which I apparently have, because the two ghost figure sort of characters I didn't see, so that's unfortunate. Alright, now let's just get out of here.
Welcome to the family, son.
My PlayStation remote's just gone orange, so I've no idea what that means. It went purple the other day, or pink. But yeah, that was highly enjoyable. I can't wait for the full game. I hope it's actually at least similar to what this is like. And has, you know, as long as it has a good story, a good few jump scares.
We gotta get the hell out of here. Come on.
Some gruesome things like that. Just some cool stuff. Yeah. The end of the path is near. Join Resident Evil Ambassador Program. Resident Evil 7. Yeah, I'm kind of confused in the way that they're renaming it Resident Evil 7, because it appears to be not a reboot, but obviously not a sequel to 6, because this is a new story, from what I know anyway, and it seems like a brand new game. But I don't mind what it's called, so as long as it's intriguing in this way, I shall be happy. So yeah, I think that's it. Let me just see if I can meet the makers on, okay, so 24th of January. You can pre-order it now. I know that the demo is only on PlayStation for PlayStation Plus, but it is going to also be on Xbox One and PC, I imagine. Hopefully they get the PC port right, because sometimes people don't get them right. Let's see if we can proceed forward. But yeah, highly enjoyed that. It was interesting. It would have been obviously a lot more fresh if I hadn't seen any Let's Plays, but it's been... I didn't even have my PlayStation back when this was shown at E3, or when it was available at E3, so I obviously looked at Let's Plays back then. Some good music to it as well here in the menu. But yeah, very interested to play it. Hopefully it's actually similar to this, because apparently PC wasn't going to be quite as similar as what the playable demo was, to the playable teaser, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, very excited for this. I'll do another first impressions video when it's actually out and when we get to play it. Didn't notice anything different from the Let's Plays I'd seen. Maybe it's just things that I didn't spend time looking at. But again, these first impressions videos aren't supposed to be as long as that. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. If you'd like to keep up to date with everything on the website, it's entertainmenttalk.org. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter for updates, which I recommend you do, because it won't just be updates of things that get posted, it'll be updates of things in general for like the site or things like that, if things get delayed, etc. That's at eTalkUK. They'll all be in the description for this video. If you'd like to contribute to the website, or write or podcast for us, or do Let's Plays, or your own first impressions videos, please feel free to email entertainmenttalk@hotmail.com. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you for the next piece of content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.